Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our campaign. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 5. I am Andrew, and today I bring you the third episode of my special campaign with Kokom, with Maya Kingdom of Kokom. We are here in Yucatan, the current Mexico, and in the last episodes we managed to do a little bit of things, because we managed to subjugate our neighbors. We started building a building industry, can you say that in English? So now we have bricks made of clay, and we are improving the quality of our capital. And things are going pretty well, I would say. And in this third episode, I would really like to expand the territory of my kingdom and eventually find a way to start colonizing also this area and hopefully find some metal. I would really love to get some tin or even stone, because I really need raw material to build up an empire, you know? A big thanks to all the guys that are following me, the newcomers, and it's always cool also to read your comments. There was a guy that told me I have a Maya heritage, so it's so cool to see the Maya on Europa Universalis 5. No one is playing them, I know, because Maya are considered yet not flavored, because there will be probably a DLC for Central America, but whatever. I want to play that because since I'm a little child, I've been always so fascinated by the Mesoamerican cultures, and Maya was one of my favorites, so why not? By the way, we have just annexed now a portion of territory that was originally under the control of our vassals, the city of Zaci, which, as you can see, has nothing, has a very, very low control because there is no proximity whatsoever, and we need to change this. We need to change it a lot. I'm going to invest as much money as possible now to connect Mayapaan, our capital, to Zaci, or Zassi, no, I don't know how to pronounce that. And we have also improved reputation for 10 years, which is beautiful. I use this moment to tell you guys that today I record and post on the 4th November 2025, so Europa Universalis 5 will be on sales. You will be able to purchase it. I always recommend you to make up your own mind before buying any sort of game. Don't get too involved in hype, but if you like this game, if you think that you are going to have fun, you can purchase it, and I have a sponsor, which is Instant Gaming, which allows you also to save some money, and some important money, on your purchase. So I will leave the link down in the description. You don't get charged any extra cost. I have a commission that I get from them. So just for your information, if you're interested and you like the way I play, maybe you can support my project also this way. If you don't want to buy it there, it's also totally fine. I understand you, and just leave a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That's already a lot. End of my auto-promotional time. Now we start focusing on the gameplay, okay? So Mayapan, Sotuta, and oops, I moved too fast. And eventually Yo Otsuk, which is also a very big city, 148,000 people, 46,000. I mean, this region is so populated, which is like heartbreaking to think that when the Spanish will come, 90% of this population will be wiped out by sickness, by illnesses that they never encountered before. Exactly as the Black Death, the bubonic plague, did in Europe already a few years ago, because now it's already 1354. Here time goes fast. In Europe it's much slower because there are so many events. Here we are living our peaceful life. And now peaceful life, tell me that I can do the road network. Yes, I can. The problem here is that it's going to be difficult to pass the centralization, but it's so important to have this mission, expand gravel road network, because at the end, if this issue is going to be approved, we're going to win 10 points toward a centralization, and I love it. The problem is that I don't have so much. I mean, I can support the aristocracy, which I do gladly, by the way, and that's it. I stuck to 24%. I have nothing else I can do as an agenda, which is helpful. Support free subject is nice, but it's just useless. So, nah. Tyrannical Almeheno Ob. What does it mean? Let me zoom in so you read better. I do this, guys, so most of you, I check the analytics. Most of you are watching on the phone or the tablet, so I think that when I do this zoom is helping you. Tell me in the comment section if this is true or if you don't mind. We can lose commoner estate satisfaction or patrician estate satisfaction. So what I'm gonna do, I'm checking that the commoners are actually pretty happy and the patrician are less happy. So who is losing the most? I can decrease 10% to the patrician, honestly, because they will land to 41 and here they would land with minus 15 to 39, which is more, no. I chastise the landowners, all right? Good. And now let's hope really that the parliament will get some special event which will make my dream come true, centralization. And now we are also using the discounted roads from this city to this city. It's gonna cost us 145 ducats, and we're making it. We're gonna making it, yeah. But we need just a little bit of patience. And what I could do in the meantime, wow, 10% of parliament tradition. That's good. What I could do in the meantime is to increase my trade. So I'm gonna get even more money. You need, a little bit like 60% is automatized, but the rest, and we are actually importing just livestock for food, and the rest is just like Jewish import. All right, good. Let me see. I have still 77 days, and nothing changes here. All right, so let me try this. But, oh, I will piss off massively my patrician. I can't afford this. I can't afford this. I'm sorry. I can't afford to piss off the patricians once again. I am afraid that this parliament session will fail again. Reformation of the navy. Do we have a navy? for real? We do not have a navy yet, but fine. So, Yosuk now has a little bit more proximity, which means that I can increase also the control. And I can increase a lot of control. So, maybe instead of encouraging the tribesmen to settle, I will, which is good, but I think it's easier now to increase control using my Yootsuk. Well, and as soon as, oh, yeah, we have another 5%. You know, guys, that if I find only a 9% somehow, I might be able to pass this. Well done, or development, or oh, it's too risky. Why the development, guys? 0.25 development is pretty neat. I take the development. I let it fail. I'm sorry. I don't see any parliamentary agenda that might help me. And what a little bit, what I'm sorry about is that I'm not even able to build one road to Zachi. I need to build a road to Koba to use my advantage, and that's it. Okay, another 5% on the very last day, which means that we would have failed anyways. So, okay, I am happy. We lose 7 points of stability. We are going to do our best then to increase it. But we managed to build really a long road that connects the Mayapan to Yotsuk. And as you can see, now also our ducats are increasing because the control of this city has now a maximum control of 70 against basically nothing earlier on. So now we are really integrating our vassal. And second thing, this guy is also a vassal, right? I thought that we are improving their relations and we could now do and start annexation also with them. And the annexation will last less time than previously done with the let's call it Eastern vassal, because I can't remember the names properly and I don't want to butcher them. I respect the Mayan names too much. But I'm going to annex now the Southern vassal to Tulsiu, and that will take probably less than 3 years. Okay, 3 years. November 55 to December 58. 3 years and a month, to be precise. All right, good. And now I just save money because I want to connect this city, which is so beautiful. And it has cocoa here. Here we have wild game. Wild game is also useful because it's feeding our population. And if I improve it, I think I can benefit out of it. All right. But I'm waiting for the 140 for this road here, which now is 212 because we don't have the discount. Sad but true. Sad but true. Right, let's decrease the trade done automatically and let's move again Exports for profit, not really. Let's take some iron, some stone, some gems. Let's mix it up a little bit. And we go to 11 ducats per month. Then I want to check what is not working here. We're missing glass for the temple. We're missing tools for the temple. And we are missing also probably, we're missing tools also for beer. Jesus. Okay, I think tools are extremely important, as you can see. I might consider increasing the amount of tools, but without stone in the market, it's really dangerous, so not sure. I'm speeding up again my pace to 5. And we get satisfaction and money from the nobility, which is beautiful and brilliant. I didn't expect this. Another thing, as soon as we are going to annex this vassal, we'll be able probably... No, this is an impassable jungle. And those are instead regions that we could theoretically colonize. And I didn't realize this till now. I might consider to colonize, but they are so expensive. They might cost 10 ducats per month, which means that even if I start the colonization, I won't be able to maintain it. Because now, in the good months, I'm getting 11 ducats, and in the bad months, 8 to 9. So I will run a deficit, and I think that we need to centralize more. I think we need to invest more before doing this move. But we need to do this move sooner or later. Okay, here I have automatized the taxes and the Diplo spending, to be very honest, could also be decreased a little bit, but to save a couple of cents is not necessary in my opinion. I don't believe so. All right, how is it going here with control? Are you doing your job? Are you doing your job, my friend? Yes, 57%, and maximum control is 69. Nice. We're gonna get there very soon, and then we're moving to the next region, exactly, which has Zachi as capital, and we are connecting them right here, right now. So to the capital, the best road would be, to be honest, it would be to connect probably also this jungle, but for now, we build one road. And now here in Mayapan, so in Yozuk, I'm going to expand the wild game. How much does it cost? 59. Why can't I do that? There are not enough tools to do this. Always the same thing. Always the same thing. Enforce our authority on people, because now I cannot push always the patrician. And what I'm going to do, I am going to expand my tool construction facility in the capital. Even if it's stone, we need to do that. And probably I'm going to quadruply the dimension of this industry, meaning now we have one factory, soon we are going to have 4, and we need really to push in this direction to expand and increase everything. Otherwise I don't manage anything here. I could also do a rural cloth maker. This is good because this is required for the people needs. I think I can open, I show you this, I show you what I mean. If I go to the states and I go to commoners and I put the mouse over like this, sorry, let's do it again. You see that those guys are having 4 ducats, they're satisfied and blah, blah, blah. And this is their income after taxes, and this is what they spend, so more than what they get. And if you look at this, you see that the most expensive things that the people are buying are mice, livestock, fruit, legumes, clothes, fish, and so on and so forth, right? So there are no clothes at the moment. I mean, clothes is the 6th one, but I think that this guy here is building something different. Yes, it's building clothes. Perfect. So we are helping. But if I wanted to help particularly my commoners, so probably I would need to focus on mice and livestock. Yeah. Okay, this is the idea. Copper output, yeah, if I had copper. So now I'm going to check again my RGOs, and look here I have mice, here I have mice, and what I'm going to do, I am going to increase the mice production in Zilam as much as possible. There is a deck, let's say an upper limit to 9. I'm going to massively increase the production of mice, so the commoners will have, let's say, cheaper food somehow. And it would be fantastic if I could also build some some structures that are increasing it, like a granary or a mill, but it seems that we don't have the technology yet. But we have a skilled diplomat, yay! So we can get a skilled diplomat for 10 years or get 10 prestige. Well. I get prestige because, you know, I like it. I feel particularly prestigious. Zachi now has a higher proximity, so a potential higher control. So we are going to increase the province control also in Zachi. And as you can see now, our ducats are always over 10 per month. And I think that those are the new taxes of the new areas that we connected with the road. Okay, we have a new Ajao. Oh man, we have a new... Our friends Ha is dead. We have a new leader. We have a new leader. And we have to arrange a marriage, and he doesn't have anyone to... Okay. So our new leader... What is this? Is Mayan. Why I should adapt to local culture? Look at this. He can adapt to Maya culture to better rule the Maya region, but he is... Mayan is the religion. The culture is a Caniobal, which is still Maya. So I really don't get this. Most likely I will get it... You can create new control groups. Okay, that's fine. I really don't mind about this. I need to figure out a way to get a royal marriage. Otherwise, he is not going to... I could marry a lowborn, but this is bringing disgrace to the family. So we are going to wait a little bit. How old is he? 19. Okay. He's 19. We have to check if we can get more nobility soon, because I think people are getting down. When women are turning 16, they should be available for the royal wedding. We can lose stability or we can lose legitimacy. I lose legitimacy because I need stability massively at the moment. And we have the fortification. Alrighty. And here we have an RGO missing. Yeah, sure. RGO missing input, but to be honest, look at this. Look at our mice. The top was 9 earlier, now it's 10. And we are going to build a mice field big, 10 times big. And we are also building then the roads slowly going to our capital. Connecting the mice region to the capital. And then increasing control. So that would also allow more market access, and then our market will have cheaper mice and our commoners will be happier. This is my strategy. Might be wrong. It might be completely wrong, but I'm going to try that. And then we are going to check together if it works. Unhappiness among the patrician. All right. Once again, let's hit what we can. That doesn't matter. So commoners, friends. Monthly expense 21. They're getting richer and they spend more. Mice is always the highest amount, okay? But it's okay, I mean, people have to eat, right? If you have $1 or €1, you prefer to buy food instead of some fine clothing if you don't, because you cannot eat silk, right? Let's increase legitimacy once again with this beautiful event, and then Mayapan starts building the roads going up. Why not here? Oh, there is already a road, okay. So 152, and we are connecting also our fields. And then we check here Zachi, how's the control? Maximum 51, current 48, perfectly in time, perfectly in time. We are going to increase the control now in the region of mice. And then we keep doing it, we keep rotating, and look at this. With the amount of control that we have done, thanks to our roads, we increased our ducats monthly by 60%, which is brilliant. And Mayapan, now I'm very interested to see if there are actually building tools. And the answer is not really. Not really. I could use iron, but we don't have iron, so I need to use stone. Jesus. All right, let's check if we pass the parliament now. Promote the clergy. Increase ties to neighbors, okay. This is actually easy. I just want to pass this. or to get a casus belli in exchange. That's also possible. And we have now integrated also our second vassal, which means we have the city of Mani, or Mani, no, I don't know how to say that, which is directly under our capital. And with 114 ducats, we can connect it also to our capital. Our capital will be ultra connected soon. And we are going to squeeze a lot of money out of our kingdom. Right? So 143. Increasing commons. All right. So we can uphold the commons or favor enclosures. Upholding the commons brings us to a traditional society, but also 7 stability points. I like that. We are not going to make a revolution in the Maya society right away. So let's invest in stability. And here now we have mice 10. Level 10. So we are producing really a ton of mice, but we don't have enough population to uphold it. So we are stuck to 98.9%, which is still brilliant. This increased so much the mice production of our country. And I think that if I go now to the market, probably if I look at the food market, I click always probably in the wrong point, but doesn't matter. Look at this province. I mean, the capital is draining because we are in deficit, but Zilam alone is feeding the capital and increasing the stockpile massively. So also the cost of mice now should be more acceptable for our commoners. This should also decrease their costs, and they should be happy about that, hopefully. All right. We see that the mice is still one of the greatest needs, but imagine if we didn't focus there. Let's see if we can focus then on something else. Like we have mice here, that's food. We have mice also here. We could work on legumes and wild game. Probably legumes is also a good idea. Even if here the control is so low that it's not so cool. This is also very high control of the city. I might consider building. A marketplace first of all. Why I didn't build marketplaces yet? Just a second. I might have done a mistake already. So, if I look at marketplaces, how many markets do I have? I have actually 2 markets, and I cannot increase them because there is no glass. Okay. Right, good. I could build a granary. Yes. In Mani. No, let's build 2 granaries in Mani for the same topic that we need to stock mice and so on. And now we have a new event, which is urbanization. And we could improve the condition of our people, and we get development and estate satisfaction for the burghers, or get more stability, decrease the prosperity of money, and make the patrician happy. Well. Money is 0.5 development is nothing. 7 stability is brutally good. Where do I see? The development is 11.9, so let's say 12. Here it would be 12.5. Here it would be, minus 1.5. All right, so the decrease in prosperity in development is going to be brutal. Actually, not in development, in prosperity, all right? Prosperity is fine. In prosperity is fine, guys. I think I messed up. Okay, good. Let's unpause the game. As unpause. I wanted to build some tool factory in Mani. Even if it says that it's not profitable, I mean, I need to get them. And also Mani can start building tools. Now we increase the control also in Mani. Well, actually, that's the capital, so let's go back to the eastern part and keep increasing the control here, because I'm sure that here we have no control, right? Yeah, but also the maximum control is very low. And I know why. Because there are no roads going there. We prestige. I love it. Let's move. Let's create a road that goes to the ocean, so to the Gulf, close to Cuba. So we will have a road that that moves to the capital, and this is helping us a lot. And then I have to think where I want to expand later. And I want to start even an annexation here. The problem is that I have to wait till 36, and I need to increase the relation with them. So the next action is going to be the conquest of those two regions. I don't know if I'm going to vassalize them. I think I'm going to vassalize them and then annex them. Convoy and Uyamil, while AC, which stays for Andrew channel, so please subscribe to this channel. AC is still puzzling me, because I thought that they were my vassals, but apparently they are not. So I'm just going to attack them and get the stability hit whatsoever. All right, so now we connected the Salt region and Legium region to the road. Here we have our is the Mason producing stone? No, the Mason is producing masonry. The stone is an input. Obsidian weaponry is using a new production method for weapons, which is beautiful. And then we can get more raw material. We can get less privilege cost. And war with Casus Belli costs -10. You know that I didn't consider this, but how much would it cost me a war without Casus Belli? Oh, they are a subject. All right, so now I start understanding. Look at this flag. Look at this flag. I got confused. I mixed them up. I thought that those guys were my vassal and not there. So here I just need to improve the relations with them, and then I'm going to annex them. You see, guys, sometimes I do this kind of mistake. But now, no Casus Belli war would cost me probably 45 stability points, which is a ton of stuff. I think I'm going to get a Casus Belli in the next parliament session. I think that this is the only way to go. All right. Fine. Then in the comment section below, I would really like to know what you think about the game, because today you are going to be able to play that, regardless if you buy that on the Paradox Store, on Steam, or on Instant Gaming, which costs less because there is a 25% discount. So anyways, despite of that, you will tell me what's your feeling. And then I will also make a little episode where I talk about my impression of the game, maybe tomorrow. All right, so, oof. Yeah, Attraction of the Commoners. This is an event that happens often when you try to centralize, for example. Now, Chichen Itza is a region that I didn't start integrating, and we start a new cartoon, and we massively messed with the religious influence, I think because I didn't invest enough in the ceremony. Absolutely. Now we are going to prepare for the next cartoon. It's gonna cost money for sure, but man, I completely forgot about this, and that was not my smartest move. So, you do with stone some tools, selling tools. Stone is very expensive, but we try to use it. And when we'll have the obsidian weapons, maybe we can start building weapons, which is not bad. Let's continue here. Maybe go north with the gravel road to Motul, where we have salt. All right, and we are missing a lot of laborers here. I don't know why it says available for employment -2,500. Probably because they could be there, but maybe they need to be converted from the tribesmen or something like that. I want to try to settle tribesmen now. For example, we could do it already. We could do it in the capital already. So I have the feeling that this is the reason. It might be wrong, but I have this feeling. So we said that we have to produce glass in order to get markets, right? What do I need to have a glass guild? Oh, it's so expensive because probably we don't have tools, yeah. Right. Carpenters Guild, they're building furniture. I think I can invest a couple of industry in carpenters, so to have furniture in the capital. This is also pretty good, I would say. And what else? Yeah, I think that as soon as we have 200 positive relations with those guys, we're gonna annex them, and then we're gonna declare war on Kauai. And most likely in the next episode, guys, we will see how Kokom reaches the uncolonized land, and we try, because now we have the money, we have 14, 15 ducats per month, we try to invest 10 ducats per month in a colony and see if we can find some resources that we can then use. Another thing is going to be to attack Itza, because as you can see, once we take Chakamputum, which is our, again, vassal, we can annex them very soon, probably. Yeah, we need also here, but we will be able. As soon as we do that, we will border with Itza, and then attacking them will definitely increase our dimension, and that's gonna be fun. So far, so good. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.